How'd it feel?
Fine.
Did it feel good?
Felt good.
Yeah, you were grooving. What you doing with that?
Oh, I'm just trying to get it down so it doesn't fall in the way of my voice, you know.
We had, looking at that harmonica, have you ever met Jesse Fuller?
Sure.
Jesse was on the show a couple of weeks ago. We didn't get a chance to talk much, but
Yeah.
next time he comes back, I want to, because he looks like an amazing gentleman. Talking about amazing gentleman, how old are you?
23.
23 years old.
Yeah, I'll be 24 in May.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A lot's happened to you in just 23 years, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic.
Are you happy about it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You ought to be, because you're successful at doing, I think, what you want to do more than anything else.
Yeah. I don't have much to think about.
You don't have much to think
Yeah.
about? I think you must be thinking about an awful lot of things to write the kind of things you do.
Yeah.
Tell them, just for those... Oh, the microphone? All right. Tell them, just for those out there in our audience that might not know all of the songs you've written, just name a few of the big ones.
Oh,
This is the composer of...
Subterranean Homesick Blues.
No, that ain't one of the big ones. No?
Let's see. One Too Many More.
Want It Away? Yeah, just a little bit. How's that? How about Blowing in the Wind?
Yeah.
We'll Blowing in the Wind. Do you folks maybe remember the night that Judy Collins, I kept saying, you got to sing this song, you got to sing this song. Judy Collins came out one night and sang the full original version of Hard Rain's Gonna Fall? Well, Bob wrote that.
I wrote that.
Yeah. Who are you waving at?
Oh, Odetta.
Odetta. Do you know who Odetta is? Put a light on Odetta. Put a light on that lady. How are you, darling? Talk about great artists. That's one of them. Well, you're going to be on the show in a while, aren't you? Next month. Yeah, Odetta's all booked, and she's going to come out here and sing sometime. When did you first start picking and singing, Bob?
Oh, when I was about 10, you know.
10?
Yeah. 10, 11.
Always with a guitar? Did you start out with a guitar, or did you start playing something else, or what?
Piano and guitar.
Where are you from? Where were you born?
Minnesota, yeah.
Did you go to school there?
Yeah.
How far did you get through school?
Oh, I got all the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah.
Did you go to college at all?
Not really, no.
Then you kind of got on the road, huh?
Well, when calling on the road, I got on, you know. Got on somewhere. I did it. Whatever.
When did you start writing original tunes?
Well, I started writing, you know, a long time ago. You know how you write when you write these insane things down, you know, when you really don't know what else to do? That's when I started writing. I started writing songs. That's a different story, you know. I started writing songs after I heard Hank Williams.
Hank Williams?
Yep.
He really inspired you?
Yeah.
Cold Heart and Jambalaya and things like
Yeah,
that?
Cole Porter, the whole thing.
Cole Porter?
Yeah.
Now you're putting me on.
No.
You're not
No.
putting me on. Yeah, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
Yeah. Did you see Judy Collins sing Hard Rain?
I did, I saw that.
You watched the show
I
from
was
time to
in
time.
town. Yeah, I do.
Where do you see it mostly?
I saw it last time I was in New York City. I
Yeah.
was here to make another record. I saw the show. I saw her sing it.
Where were you when you watched the show? Do you remember the last time?
Somebody's house, you know.
They told me you were in a pool hall the last time you saw it.
Oh, I did see the show from a pool hall. Your show goes into the pool halls.
Yeah?
It goes right in, and it stays on.
Yeah.
And not even a late movie can get it out.
We're very big in the pool hall.
Very big in the pool halls and around, you know, South Side bars.
South
Big
Side bars,
there.
yeah?
Big there, down the East End.
Do you think that means anything?
No.
Do you think we're going to make it with this show?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think you know, I think so. If my, you know, whatever. Ooh. God.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous, no. I'm, the carpet.
The carpet?
The yellow, you know?
Yeah.
I've never seen, it never affected me before when I saw the show that it was so yellow.
The floor. I assume you're referring to the floor.
Yeah.
Would you get the painting crew in here?
No.
No? I mean, is it good or
No,
bad?
it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, just, you know, it's, I did see the show, and it doesn't really seem like it's so, tight. That's all. It seems like it is very big, you know?
Everybody says that. Apparently it looks
Yeah.
bigger on television than it does here in the studio, but it's a
Yeah.
pretty big studio.
Yeah.
We have one of the largest in-studio audiences of any television. What do you
Good
think about it?
audience.
Do you watch much television?
Oh, I do once in a while, you know.
What kind of shows do you like mostly?
I like the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the movies. I see good movies on television. Yeah. Best place to see movies nowadays on television.
Yeah.
In fact.
We'll be right back, Bob Dylan and I, in just about a minute from right now. Well, when you hear other people do your stuff, do you enjoy listening to Peter, Paul, and Mary do one of your things? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a real compliment to have so many people recording your things. Besides, you get all that money, too.
Yeah.
What are you doing with all that money, by the way?
Oh, buying boots, bananas, fruit, pears.
Boots, bananas, fruit, and pears.
Bought some very fancy ashtrays the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, where do you keep all that stuff? I understand you don't have a place you call home. You travel.
Yeah, I
mostly.
do, yeah.
You
Well, I
strap
have-
it all on the motorcycle? Or what?
No, I don't really ride my motorcycle that much. I have one, though.
You do?
Yeah. Thinking of getting a car. But
A
I don't
car?
know what kind to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking of a Maserati. You ever heard of one of those?
Yeah.
Well, I never saw one, but I like the name.
Maserati.
Yeah, Maserati.
Because it's
Bob
Italian?
Dylan and his Maserati. No, that's right.
Bob Dylan and his swinging Maserati. No, I don't want you in a Maserati.
No?
No, I don't. I have I really got to, I shouldn't say this. 'Cause
He wants me in one.
Well, that's because he didn't get the same kind of a chilling thought I just got, which I probably shouldn't bring up.
What?
But I will anyway.
Yeah.
I think you represent to America and to American youth something very, very vital. And the last guy that had this kind of an impact on the youth of this country was James Dean. And I don't want you riding around any hot
Okay,
sports
I won't.
cars.
I won't listen.
Okay?
Well, you know.
It's Volkswagen time for you.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
A detuned Volkswagen.
What about one of those little three-wheel jobs? You know those little cars?
Yeah, a
that
little
run three-wheel?
Messerschmitt, they
Yeah.
call those. Yeah. Did I say that right? Yes, I did. We're still on, so apparently I did. Listen, how does it feel, Bob, when you're 22 years old and you go out on the stage of the Lincoln Center and there's, what, you were 22 then?
Oh,
21?
yeah. Yeah, right.
And there are thousands of people jamming that place, paying top dollar and according you one of the greatest ovations in art. What does it feel like when you're getting this kind of ovation at this kind of an age, when you have the kind of respect and adulation you have? That's a tough question, but answer it.
Well, I'll tell you, Les. I can't answer that.
Yes, you can.
Oh, well, it feels just delicious, you know, wonderful. Feels marvelous. Splendid. Swinging.
Delicious.
Groovy.
Marvelous.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Splendid. Groovy and fantastic.
Bobby Newirth.
Yeah, I'll buy all those things. What do you do mostly? You travel a lot, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Give a lot of concerts?
I do, yeah.
Where most?
Oh, it really ranges, you know, of for every place from college theaters to vaudeville halls.
Yeah. What kind of crowds? Mostly young people, or are the older people starting to get your message?
Good crowds. Good crowds. I don't really know what you know, young people or old people, but they're all right people, you know, all right.
Yeah. Most of your songs, I don't want to hang you up with corny questions, but it's true that most of your songs say something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a message in most everything you say.
Hmm?
What is your main message?
Eat.
No. I don't think that's it. I mean, that's a cute answer, but that's not the message.
Yeah, my main message is, you know, we want it in one word?
No.
One word. Well, I'll tell you, Les.
Yeah, Bob.
One word message, you know, it's just be, you know.
B.
Be, period.
Yeah.
Is.
How about love?
Love?
Yeah.
That's okay word, you know. That's all right, I guess. It's been used a lot. Right? It's been used a lot.
Yeah, but that's part of your message, isn't it?
Love?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but, you know, everybody says that.
That doesn't make anything wrong with it.
No, anybody can say it. Huh?
What about swing?
Swing? That's a good message.
Is that part of your message?
Swing. Swing, love.
B.
Yeah. Be, is,
Yeah.
was, were. Double.
Double?
Double up
Yeah.
once in a while.
Yeah. You're going to sit there. put on these duds for you tonight.
You did?
A tribute to you, and you're going to sit there
hey.
and put me on, right?
No, I'm not putting you on. Everybody thinks that.
Everybody thinks you're
Strange,
putting...
yes. This is weird. Very weird. That's a nice tie, though.
You like that tie?
Yeah, I like the tie.
You never wear ties.
No. Once in a while, I do. I watch television in a tie. Hey, that's okay. I wear...
B.
You gonna give me that tie?
Swing.
Thank you very much.
Love.
Fantastic. What about those boots, Les?
You got a buckle on? What size are yours?
8.5.
You couldn't get it. It's the same boots. You know that?
They are.
Yeah. Same boots.
Yeah, yours are a little shinier than mine now.
Hey, Bob. That's a nice harmonica.
It is.
We'll be back right after this brief message. We're back. Tommy Sands, Katrina Valente, Bob Dylan. Cy Coleman. I just said your name because I wanted to wake you up again.
Oh, don't do that.
No, I kind of got the feeling that you were kind of
No, you didn't have to tell her.
on the nod.
No, I was thinking.
Wait, that's the wrong phrase. I didn't mean that. I meant nodding off.
Deeply immersed in thought.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Tom, what brings you to New York, first of all?
Well, I'm here to do some work for None But the Brave, which is a picture that I was in.
Mm-hmm. Who else is in the...
When I say work, I mean I'm going to go to 23 theaters next weekend. It's not really work. You know, I'm going to appear at the theaters and perform and in conjunction with the opening of the film.
Yeah, but a lot of people say that making personal appearances and things are harder work than making the films. Doing the...
No. I'm not married.
You say that as though you don't approve
Oh,
it.
I approve.
You just haven't found the lady yet, is that
Oh,
right?
that's not true either. I just am not married, you know. That's all.
What are you breaking up about over there? You're really cracking up.
I'm enjoying myself.
Good, I'm delighted. Where were you born?
In Paris, France,
Yeah?
but I'm Italian.
I was just thinking that all three of our guests are connected through the world of music, but such a different kind of music for each. American folk music and international. What did you do when I looked over
Nothing, Les. I didn't do anything.
there? You are really cracking up this audience.
No. I'm not, really.
Yes, you are.
cracking up this audience?
Why?
I was sitting back there watching. Of course, I say, you know why he's cracking up this audience. I can't speak for this audience, but I think I recognize talent. I think that as big and as successful as Bob Dylan is as a singer and writer of folk songs, I think that he has a tremendous future as an actor.
Actor?
In fact, you know, I don't know. I was never familiar with Bob Dylan. I had seen record albums and I'd heard songs and everything, but I was never familiar with the man, and I'd never seen him. And after watching him, I'm sure that other producers right now, it's wild because, you know, tonight somebody might see him and offer him the thing he wants. Not that he would take anything, but he does remind me of Jimmy Dean, and he's very funny.
How do you like that, Bobby?
Well, thank you very much.
Have you ever given any thought to acting? You think you might enjoy acting?
Well, I'm going to try to make a movie this summer, which Allen Ginsberg is writing. I'm rewriting.
Allen Ginsberg, the poet?
Yeah.
He was on this program, you know,
Yeah.
extolling the virtues of marijuana one night.
Really? Allen? Sounds like a lie to me.
That's really... You think I'm lying?
No, I didn't mean that.
Allen Ginsberg was sitting in that chair where Katrina Valente is sitting right now, and he said that he thought that we ought to legalize pot.
He said that?
Right on the television. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Ellen is a little funny sometimes.
Alan's funny sometimes, huh? Yes. What is this movie going to be about?
Oh, it's sort of a horror cowboy movie. Takes place on the New York Thruway.
A horror cowboy movie
Yeah.
that takes place on... I don't think that's exactly what Tommy Sands had in mind.
No, that's kind of the movie it's going to be, though, you know.
It's going to be one of those underground pictures, right?
No, it's going to be all straight on the up and up.
Yeah? You going to star in it?
Yeah, I'm the hero.
You're the hero? You play the horrible cowboy.
I play my mother.
You play your mother in the movie.
In the movie. You got to see the movie.
He's quite the put-on artist.
No, God.
You're terrible.
No, I don't want to be categorized.
Hey, can I ask you a question? May I ask you a question, Bob?
Sure.
When I was very young, I was a collector of folk songs, and I'm not really up on folk music today, unfortunately, but I was also a fan of some of the, the country and western artists.
Yeah.
And the first time, I think the only time that I've ever heard Joan, is it Baez or
Joan Baez.
Joan Baez?
Who will be here, by the way, on March the 1st.
Well, the only time I ever heard her sing was on an album, and she reminded me so much of a very great country and western singer named Kitty Wells, who is the #1 female artist. And so many of the contemporary folk artists do the same thing that the country and western singers do, and yet they seem to have a wider appeal. Why is that?
I don't know.
Is it because they dress?
No.
I'll tell you. Can I tell you why? I think the only difference in appeal-wise that the country artists haven't had the kind of exposure lately that the folk artist has had.
Well, but
they travel in different circles. They travel different circuits. They pretty much stick to the Southwest. And people think that the Grand Ole Opry is something for, hayseeds, and it's not. It's fine music, and we've proved it on this program. We have had some of the highest ratings we've had after a while with people like Johnny Cash on this show.
Yeah.
And Lefty Frizzell, and, Flatt and Scruggs, and people of that stature.
Yeah.
I got a marvelous telegram the other day, by the way, from Marty Robbins, who's one of... have you ever heard Marty Robbins?
I know him, yeah. I know his work. I know what he does.
Do you like Marty
yeah,
Robbins?
yeah.
Do you know who Marty Robbins
Sure.
is, Tom? Have you ever heard Marty Robbins sing? Well, he's just magnificent. He sings with... he has got the quality that is most important to me in singing, and that's soul. And he's got so much soul, so much heart. And you must have heard the recording of El Paso.
No, I don't have it. I'm sorry.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
Beautifully. No, I've never heard it.
Nighttime would find me in Rosa's cantina. Music would play. I didn't bring my guitar. Hey, it's been kind of wild just sitting here relaxing with you folks tonight. You know that? You're such a lovely lady. You got to come
you.
back and do this with us more often.
I'd love to.
And we got to bust Tommy loose because he and Nancy have a theater date, and Bob Dylan's going to sing another song. So.